Hello, my name is Stefana Smith, and my work explores lines of demarcation around difference, space, and ecology. And so I'm actually interested in the relationship between boundlessness and constraint, particularly as it congeals around race and gender, who belongs and who matters. To this end, I make sculptures, photo-based weavings, and installations that use barrier materials. And what I mean by barrier materials are things like bird netting, fishing line, nets, rope. My larger background is in photography, but over the last 2 to 3 years, and certainly during my time with Sparkplug, I've turned more to sculptural and immersive works. And in many ways, the work I produce are in conversation with archival materials, things I'm reading, and the actual way that the material functions. An example of that is reflected in the installation 10 Forms Makes a Village, and this was based on a residency that I got to do in 2019 in my hometown of Columbia, Maryland. So this installation is actually based on the urban planning design by James Rouse, who envisioned this 10 village infrastructure with interfaith centers and educational spaces as the nucleus of these 10 spaces as a way of integrating people based on race and class within the context of what was happening nationally in the US in the 1950s and 60s. And so this work that I produced was really sort of a response to think about, well, what are the challenges and stakes of that kind of integration, and how does that factor into contemporary ways that people experience a place like Columbia? I actually discovered bird netting during my graduate studies, probably around 2010. I was living in a high-rise apartment complex in Toronto and was thinking about wearable sculpture, and noticed that people in my community were actually using this bird netting to obstruct their balcony so that pigeons could not nest. I've certainly appreciated the last 2 years with Sparkplug because I've had an opportunity to build in a structure of accountability and exchange. So I thank you so much for taking the time to hear about the work that the artists of Sparkplug have participated in, and I look forward to being in conversation with you.